County Democrats and all the other counties that are represented here, thanks for being here. My name is Jim Priest. I'm running for the United States Senate, and what got me motivated was watching Mark Wayne Mullen on TV. I just decided, I think we can do better than this. So I want to ask you folks, do you think we can do better than we do in Washington?
Yeah. Woo! Yes.
Do you think we could do better if we had a Democrat in the U.S. Senate?
Yes.
Yeah. And so if you want to change the direction of the country and the state, we've got to flip a lot of these seats. And the U.S. Senate is a seat that feels like it's a long ways away, but it has a big impact here. I love what Brandon says, and a lot of the stuff that he's talking about is exactly the way I feel. I think we have got to prioritize people. That's not what's going on in Washington right now. They are prioritizing themselves. Do you know any politician that has gone to Congress and come out poorer? No, they all come out richer. And they're feathering their own nests, and they're not paying attention to the nests of the people at home. So we need to focus on making sure affordability is the top issue that's being addressed. Instead of dropping billions of dollars and billions of dollars of bombs in Iran, we need to redirect that money to people in need in Oklahoma. Instead of letting ultra-wealthy people and corporations control the electoral process through dark money and Citizens United, we need to make sure that the people have control of the elections. And make no mistake, there's going to be a lot of attempts by the White House to rig the election this coming fall. And we've got to fight back against that. So when you go to the voting booth on August 25th, you're going to have a choice. And you've got to look ahead to the November election. Who has the best chance to beat Kevin Hern? Now, we got to make sure that Kevin Hern doesn't return to Washington in a higher level office than the one he's currently occupying. He's already been endorsed by Mr. Trump. He's got $9 million in his coffers, $5 million of which is his own money. Yeah. And so, if he gets elected, it's going to be more of the same. It's going to be the Trumpy Senate, and it's going to be the ultra-wealthy that's controlling the electoral process and the legislation that comes out. And if you don't like the big, ugly bill, you've got to elect people like Brandon and me to go and make sure that we flip that around and get rural health care back funded fully. I was in Pauls Valley not long ago, and I heard a lady tell the story about how her friend's mother had a heart attack, and she rushed her to the Pauls Valley Hospital forgetting that it was closed.
Oh.
And so she had to turn around and go to Purcell. And by the time she got to Purcell's parking lot, as she pulled in, her mother passed away. And had she been able to take her to the Pauls Valley Hospital, had that affordable, accessible rural health care been available, her mom would be alive today. So we've got to listen to people. I was asked a question just before I came up about, are you going to listen to the people? And I've always said in my law career and in my career in the nonprofits, listening is the first step to problem solving. You've got to listen well and make sure that you understand the problem from as many perspectives as you can in order to come up with the best solution. So on August 25th, vote for the candidate that can win in November, that can beat Kevin Hern. And I think if you compare and contrast the two candidates, you'll come to the conclusion Jim Priest is the one you should vote for. Thanks for your time.
There you go.
Appreciate it.